Now, there are some people who enjoy investing and saving, but most of us don't do it out of enjoyment. We just recognise that we need to do it in order to create a nice financial stable future for ourselves. Strength training can be viewed much the same. There are some people that love it, but there's other people that can take it or leave it, and they don't really do it for the enjoyment, but they do it because they recognise that if you can build muscle strength as you age, you can look forward to a more active future going forwards. I want you to think of playing sport, doing jobs in the garden, spending time with grandchildren as spending money. And I want you to think of spending time in the gym and building muscle strength as investing money. The more time you can spend now investing time into building muscle strength, the more robust, resilient body you're going to create for the future that's going to allow you to do all the things you love to do for as long as possible. Just like investing, it can help if we follow certain rules when it comes to muscle strengthening. Earlier the better. When it comes to investing, if you can put years, if not decades, into investing, you're going to allow plenty of time for the effects of compound interest to take place to give you more of a chance to have that secure, stable future you're looking for. The same is true for muscle strengthening. The earlier that you can start building muscle strength, the easier that is, and also the easier it is to keep and maintain that muscle strength. The good news is you're never too old to start building muscle strength, despite how long you've left it to start. With investing, there are a couple of options available to you. You could go for slow growth over a long period of time, or you could take a big gamble and go for that big payout over a short period of time, but know that you could lose everything. And the same is very much true for strength training. If you try and take big steps and suddenly increase the weight that you use, you've got more potential of an injury, which could mean a long period of time of recovery, and you could lose all the gains you've made up until that point. Consistency and adaptability. Investing requires consistent contributions to your accounts over a long period of time to see those effects of compounding interest take place. You might need to adapt your asset allocation around things like COVID or other recessions and anything along those lines. Strength training is much the same. It's consistent effort over time that is going to build the results. But you also need to be aware that you might need to adapt your plan to take account for illness, injury, some unexpected life events. Adapting around these is absolutely fine. If you think you have to follow a set plan and you can't deviate from it at all, when these things happen, you're just going to start to give up with the whole process. Monitoring and tracking progress. With investing, if you can look back over time and see how your investments have grown and what your net worth is now compared to what it was, that is really motivating, and it makes you want to continue investing and making those contributions. Again, strength training is very similar. If you can track your progress and track the weights you're able to lift for certain exercises, and you can look back at what you were lifting a year ago, and you can now see that's a fraction of what you can manage now, that is really motivating, and it wants to make you to continue and take steps towards bigger gains and more weight that you're able to lift, new personal best. I hope I've shown you that by comparing investing and building muscle strength, that there's a lot of value to getting in the gym and lifting weights to help you build that vision of the future that you've been looking forward to for so long. If you need some help taking that first step, then I suggest you watch this video next. And if you found any value in this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss any of the future videos coming up.